morning, everyone. Coming to you from my car today, which is appropriate because this episode of my vlog is all about time. With Metronova Creative, one thing I say a lot is that we don't just sell logos and websites and printing and marketing. We sell time. Because as a small business owner, time's your biggest asset. That's it. Like, it's not the products, it's your time. It's how much time can you put into developing the business, or getting the right team, or bringing on new clients. And so if we could do some of those services for you, like your Facebook or your newsletter, or whatever it is, so that you can get back to doing the things you're good at, that's what we like to do. And so time is always kind of on my mind when I'm working. Now things happen, right? There are only so many hours in the day. I actually missed, and I apologize, regular viewers. I missed the episode from the 1st of October. The newsletter didn't get sent out. I was in New York City, taking a little time off to hang with some friends and just get a couple days off of work, something I don't rarely do. If any of you guys know me, I don't ever stop. I don't take time off, really. But then I totally blanked and forgot to send out the newsletter. So things do happen. You can't be perfect all the time with your time management. But there are expectations when you own a business that you don't get to just clock out at the end of the day and be done. Like, you have to put in the extra work. You have to put in the extra effort. I'll stop working at around 4, so I can pick my kids up from the bus stop and do dad stuff. But a lot of nights, after they go to bed, I'm going to be working again until midnight sometimes, or 1 or 2 in the morning on the occasion. I mean, it happens. You have to put in that extra effort. You just do. There's no excuses for it. Sometimes, you're behind a little bit. You have to do your video in the car instead of in your office like you normally do. You just have to find those extra moments, those little moments throughout the day where you can squeeze things in, because if you're not putting your all into your business and putting everything you have into that business, especially in the beginning, it's probably not gonna go well for you. My first year and a half, 2 years, I worked an insane amount of time on the business. 15 to 17 hours a day, sometimes 6 days a week. Now I've scaled that back just a little bit because I have an amazing team that I've surrounded myself with, and that's another thing when you own a business. The most important skill you can learn is delegation. You have to be able to get the people that can lift you up, right? Like, you should be able to do everything at least once. Like, there are certain things that we do, like SEO stuff, search engine optimization. I know the basics of it. I could walk you through the basics, and I understand the basics, but there's no way I'm very good at it. That's why, Sean handles those projects. Like, as a business owner, you have to understand that you need to be able to delegate certain jobs so you can use your time appropriately. A good example of that is I ran into just recently a couple guys, young guys, just getting started, and they've got they're doing like a digital advertising company, right? So they run Facebook ads and Snapchat, different social media advertising, and they're really well put together. They're doing the suit and tie thing, and they're very polished, and you can tell that they're working hard on their elevator pitches and their speeches, and all those things are great, and they're using the right buzzwords. But then I went and looked them up online on their Facebook page, and there wasn't anything on it. There wasn't a lot of content. There was just some basic stuff, and I just pulled them aside and said, guys, I'm gonna be real with you right now. You're telling people to hire you to run your Facebook advertising campaign, but you don't have anything on your Facebook page. Like, that's not going to work for you. You have to do something. Something has to happen there. And they said, well, I know, we're just getting started, and we're just we're spending all of our time working on our clients. You know, we spend so much time working on our clients' stuff that we don't end up getting to our own stuff. And I looked at him and I said, tough shit. You need to find the time. Period. You can spend a couple hours a week. You can find 2 or 3 hours in a week. If you can't, then your priorities aren't right. If you are serious about business, especially if you're trying to run a business, talking about, oh, we're gonna run your Facebook ads and we're gonna help you with your digital marketing and all that, but then you don't have anything on your own social media accounts, you need to find that time. So you can find 2 or 3 hours a week, at least, to get something. There's just, I mean, realistically, most people can get away with sleeping, 6 hours a night. Most people can, especially if you're younger. If you're in your early 20s, you can get away with 4 to 6 hours a night. You don't have to sleep 8 to 10 hours a night. So even if you had a full-time job, you could still get home from your full-time job at, we'll even say 7 o'clock. Say you're working in Northern Virginia, you have a full-time job, you don't get home with traffic and all that till 7. Say if you got a family, you do dinner time, okay. Do dinner, do family stuff. The kids go to bed, just like I do. And then you're working. You have most kids are in bed by 8:30, all right? So now you've got 8:30 until midnight to work, to schedule out, your social media posts, to do all those things you need to do. That's plenty of time. And going to bed at midnight is early. I mean, it just is. I mean, think about it. If you're not working, you're probably just going to be watching, I don't know, Game of Thrones for the 3rd time. That's what DVR and Hulu's for. Do that crap on the weekends. If you're really serious about this, you have to take your time right. You have to take it seriously. You have to use your time right. And you have to get things done. Plain and simple. So, that's just kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit. And I thought it was funny that I had to manage my time and do this video in the car. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about time management, realizing that's what an asset it is. Make sure that you're delegating appropriately. Build a team that works. If you build a team that does well, they're gonna do great things for your company. But yeah, so just wanted to talk about that a little bit. Hope everyone has a good day. Hope you enjoyed this video. Be well. Be good. Take care. See you next time. Later.